Jesus Christ. So Lamine Yamal, they walk. Jules Kounde, they destroy. Lamine Yamal, they create. Jules Kounde, they spoil. Full time at the Santiago Bernabeu, and FC Barcelona has just lost to Real Madrid in a 2-1 defeat. And in truth, it was a scrappy win for Real Madrid, and also it was a scrappy performance for FC Barcelona, because this was the lineup, and in truth, when I saw it, I was like, why is Jules Kounde starting, for God's sake? Because I've seen his performances in the past few games, and it's not convincing for me. And coming into a game like El Clasico, I wasn't buying that. But then he proved me right, because every single chance that he had, it amounted to nothing. He almost felt as if he did not know how to pass, he did not know how to shoot, he did not know how to do the things that a defender could do. And it was so frustrating, because when I saw the centre-back partnership, in my mind, I was like, why the Flick not just start Eric Garcia at the right back and let the partnership in centre-back be Pau Kubasi and Ronald Araujo? But then he started Eric Garcia and Kubasi, and yeah, it happened. As expected, Kylian Mbappe scored. It was very obvious, because he was going to floor those two guys. And that was what happened. He scored, although Real Madrid had multiple disallowed goals. See, when I said that they should allow Lamine Yamal to speak, it felt as if I was talking. Now, did you see that the officiating in this game took a different turn? I bet you, if it was on a normal scenario, they would have given that penalty. That 3 minutes, that thing that Vinicius did, they would have given that penalty. And some other calls too. But then, it was just a scrappy performance for FC Barcelona. And yeah, Real Madrid, they got the win, but then it was not supposed to be so. Had it been, we had some important players. Like this game really needed a finisher, because Ferran Torres, what was Ferran Torres doing in that 9? It was almost as if he was non-existent in that 9. I was, at some point I was like, is it certain? Are we sure we are playing 11 versus 11? Because anytime Ferran Torres holds the ball, nothing. He will just make 1 or 2 moves and boom, the ball is out of his hand. And it was so frustrating. It was very I was expecting something to happen, but aside that Fermin goal, which in truth I thank Fermin, because now God go bless Fermin. Actually, he was the only positive in that front line. Aside Rashford tried a bit. Yamal was just there. He was not really in the game. But then when he began to grow into the game at some point, it was Jules Kounde that was messing everything up. See, the thunder that will fire Jules Kounde is packaged, it is sealed, and it's going to be delivered to him. Because why on earth will you even be behaving like this? This is an El Clasico, for God's sake. You should play as if you want to win. In truth, FC Barcelona players did not play as if they wanted to win this game, man. Yeah, that was it. We lost the game at Santiago Bernabeu, 2-1. And what are your thoughts, guys? For me, I would say, had it been Joan Garcia, Rafinha was in this game, it would have made the difference, because I know for a fact what Rafinha can do. Rafinha was made for these moments, and there were some balls that I pictured in my head, and I said, oh God, if Rafinha was in this situation, it would have been a different story. It would have been a game changer. But yeah, injuries happen. And we're not going to make excuses with injuries, but yeah, it has happened. Anyways, guys, the game has come to an end, and what are your thoughts? I'll be with you in the comment section. Do let me know what your thoughts are, and let's talk. Cheers.